All right, welcome to Chapter 5, Section 4. We're working with the slope formula. And in this video, it's going to at first look a little confusing, but guys, you got this. This goes back to what we learned in Section 5-2, and it's going to look very, very, very familiar, okay? So in the previous video, a couple of videos ago, we talked about finding the slope from 2 points using the slope formula and how we can use graphs and tables. Now we're going to use the other way of presenting a linear function, which is with an equation. I need to find 2 points. Excuse me. Okay. You can pick any x value that you want. Anything. So pick x equals 1, pick x equals 20, pick x equals negative 12. Replace the x with that number, solve it for y, and you're going to get a point. Then do it again, you're going to get your second point. Use those 2 points to find the slope, you're free. You're good. But that might cause a little bit of issues. There's nothing wrong with it, and the math is perfectly okay. But it also might make things a little bit harder than what you need. So I'm going to tell you what to pick so that it makes it easier. The easiest number to pick is going to be 0. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let x equal 0. 6 times x is going to be 6 times 0. See what happens there? Subtract 5y equals 30. 6 times 0 is 0. I get negative 5y equals 30. The opposite of multiplying is dividing, so I'm going to divide, and I get y equals negative 6. So that tells me that the point that I used, my x was 0, and my y was negative 6. Man, this looks familiar. I could also do this to get my other point. I'm going to let the y equal 0. So I get 6x, subtract 5 times 0 equals 30. 5 times 0 is 0, basically it goes away. I get 6x equals 30, divide by 6, and x equals 5. So my point, the x is 5, and my y is 0. There's my 2 points. Here's x1, y1, here's x2, y2. My slope is y2 subtract y1, 0 subtract negative 6. Over x2, subtract x1, 5 subtract 0. 0 subtract negative 6 is 0 plus 6, which is positive 6. 5 subtract 0 is 5. You can stop with 6 over 5. Now, before I do the other problem and wrap up this video, I'm going to tell you what not to do. And when I see you in class, I will emphasize this. This is not that number divided by that number. They look alike, but that one's positive, this one's negative. So don't do this part and go, oh, that must be it. Take that and divide it by that. I guarantee you that I'm going to put that answer on a multiple choice problem, and we're going to see who's going to pick it. Don't be that guy. Don't be that person. Let's do another one just like it. So again, I'm going to let x equals 0 first. I get 2 times 0 plus 3 times y equals 12. The 2 times 0 equals 0, and it goes away. 3y equals 12. Divide both sides by 3, and I get y equals 4. So the point that I'm going to use is 0, 4. By the way, that's the y-intercept. This is why this is so familiar, because it's the same method we used when we found the intercepts. And those are the 2 points that I'm using, the x and the y-intercepts, or where the x and the y-intercepts are, more correctly. I'm going to let y equal 0, and I get 2x plus 3 times 0 equals 12. 3 times 0 is 0, so I just get 2x equals 12. X equals 6. So my point is going to be 6, 0. This is my first x, my first y, this is my second x, and this is my second y. And my slope is going to be 0 subtract 4 divided by 6 subtract 0. That's going to be negative 4 over 6, also known as negative 2/3 when I simplify it. And it's not 4 over 6. Make sure you remember that. Okay, we'll do more examples like this in the practice problems. See you there.